There was actually a really cool class today. So I was in my data structures and algorithms 2 class, and then in the later half of the class, there was a problem you had to solve where it was like you had to use recursion to get the you had to use a recursive method to get like the sum. No, it wasn't the sum. You had to get the count of elements, or the other one was to get the sum of all elements or something. But the issue was the two parameters were just like the list. For some of them, was just the list and the element you're looking for. And I was like, dang, how do you really do this? Because I didn't remember the syntax to iterate through a list in Java through an array, or never iterate through the list. It was basically how do you use a subscript or whatever for arrays. And then the prof showed the solution. And what he basically did is that he recreated the method, but with just an extra parameter showing like the position. So it's easier to iterate recursively. And I think that was really interesting because like that's I don't know. That's like basically reframe the problem in the way that he had his own solution that he wanted to use. I know that's like as simple if you think about it for recursive methods, but I want to try using that like more broadly in general. So that's something I'm thinking of. I don't know how like I'm trying to figure out how I can apply that to different areas of my life personally, where it's like just reframing the problem with your solution, if that makes sense. Because like there's times where you have a fixed set of choices for the problems you're facing, but then if you just recreate the problem with the solutions you want to use, then would that work? I don't know if that's even possible because if you're facing a problem that you have to fix solutions, it's likely you can do that, but maybe you can. I'm now trying to think of how do I actually apply that. Yeah, it's interesting. Also think some stuff I want to do this weekend. Since it's calming down a bit with midterms wrapping up and applications closing and wrapping up as well, I think I want to do more broad goal stuff. Since I came to UMD, I haven't really been thinking too much long term stuff. So I want to see what that looks like, what I can figure out, what I can plan, all of that. Stuff like Big Think AI, Turp Labs, I want to do Quantum. I want to see what I can do with them as a group. Also, it's larger for UMD as a whole. Like, what's my vision for UMD? Just the state, country, all that. I did come here to Maryland with a specific goal of trying to utilize my proximity to DC. I haven't really done anything with that so far. There's a science politics club where it's kind of works in that area. More so in the other sciences like biology and chemistry and natural sciences and stuff like that. But there's also space for technology and whatnot. So maybe that's something I should look more into. But it's really interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's to be crazy. It's like there's a simple thing though, the reframing the problem with your own solutions. We'll see. Besides that though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.